Hello, you lovely people. Hi, you kindly folk. It's been a while since we last met, our adventures left unwoke. We've got our maps and dice in hand and tales that still provoke. Together we will journey on, our laughter will evoke. Throughout the magic realms we'll go as friendship grows and grows. So hello, you lovely people, and hi, you kindly folk.
Welcome back, listeners, to the Tale of the Banded Broken. With the path forward unclear, the party is forced to wait, keeping Aloysia close, hoping she'll lead them to the final piece that they need, the last and fifth vestige of divergence. But plans are rarely shared evenly, and quiet decisions aren't made in the dark, have a way of changing everything. Some truths remain unspoken, some intentions already set, and the Banded Broken, most of them, unfortunately don't know that Ao and Talus already found a fifth and plan to take down Aloysia. I'm your host and your Dungeon Master Kyle, and this evening we are not going to do a recap, as this is a large 2.5 hour episode. So with that, let's jump back in. You all awake. You don't see any of the additional scouts. So if they've come and gone to meet up with Aloysia is a different story, or they may not have been successful, or maybe news just hasn't gotten there yet. In terms of trying to steal from the Library of the Cobalt Soul.
Oh my. Wrong holiday, Josh.
Yeah, no, this isn't Halloween, Josh. So for the listeners, we have Josh, our lovely Nocturne, dressed up for no reason with a cowboy hat, a mask, and a very interesting looking bandana. Yeah, you don't get any bonus points today. Like there's
I think you should.
The idea that we would only dress up on Halloween is foolhardy.
Hey, if this is,
I can get my ears right now.
If this is,
I think Josh just earned us a level up.
no, he didn't earn you guys anything. I'm sorry, Josh. It's at this point that you all would see a door kind of magically. There's a door there, but you guys, you've seen that there's a door. Nothing. It's just like a random door. It opens up and you see Ao and Talus exiting, and then the door fizzles away.
Good night.
No, because I'm mad at you. Okay, I don't care what you say. Like, pointedly ignore Ortega, not looking at him. Or beat
Does Ortega know why you're mad at him?
You should.
I don't know if Talus knows why he's mad at you.
For one, dying again, and for two, not letting her punch Utbara.
I do believe it was the command.
I'm sorry, you think you can cast commands on me and I'm not going to be mad at you? Okay. Yeah, I'm ignoring you.
Yeah.
I may have forgotten what happened last session.
I got you back.
Utbara is also going to say, if we're done with the dalliances, are we ready to go?
Anybody else see the door?
You all saw the door.
No. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Something
asking.
coming through the door? Yeah. As in-game, responding to Utbara's smugness, more of a, obviously something's happening.
Well, didn't they
Dick.
step out of the door?
They did.
And if they're going to tell us about it, I'm sure they'll do it on their own time, but unless it actually impacts what we need to do, I don't care.
So we're just waiting on the relic now, right?
You're waiting to see if the spies come down with another vestige that they've been able to locate.
They're very unaware of the sword.
Yeah, very
We are.
unaware. Very unaware.
Very. Nobody knows. Except for Talus.
Except for Talus. It is.
I don't know anything. I don't know what we're talking about.
It is.
I just want to point out that I'm your current only likable person. Well, no, I mean, Nocturne is also a likable person in the party for you, but I figure you'll tell us eventually because you love us.
Oh, for sure.
I'll give you love bites.
For realsies?
It is at this point that Aloysia and Maggie kind of appear in with everybody, and you see that the other group has kind of connected, and Irvin is a lot more distant. He doesn't seem to be mingling with his party. He's with Maggie and he's with Aloysia. He's kind of looking over Maggie, and Alicia's just muttering quietly to him. You can't even really make out what she says, but when she finally, catches that you're all present, she looks at everyone. She says, "Okay, well, it seems as though my scouts have not quite returned yet. We can either search on in Kael'Maro, or we can wait around. Either way is fine with me, or we can try the old-fashioned way of just beating our way in. Or, of course, I would gladly take the jewels, and I'll do it myself."
Well,
Can I whisper to Io?
Yeah, you can try.
Just be a little sneaky.
I'm gonna lean in and kind of just whisper in her ear. Are you worried about Irvin?
She kind of from the with a side mouth. She maybe I don't know. He's been really weird recently, and that's a little nerve-wracking.
Can Ortega make an insight check on Irvin just to kind of gather his position of who, he's positioned over there with them, but does his mannerisms point that he is maybe more aligned with Alicia than his party?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Yeah. Oh, need some insight. I do have advantage in case he's lying, but I guess he's not saying. Ortega is probably staring at Tatiana.
Did you roll a nat one?
No, but the next closest.
Okay, it's fair. Yeah, no, I mean, you're swooning over Tatiana.
I guess Tatiana looks real good today.
Actually, can I try just to make that same insight check to see, can I just kind of get a read on the room in general? Because obviously Galcerat and Dermot are on one side and the others are not on that side.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just to kind of get a sense of the not necessarily the politics, I guess just the vibe. Okay, guys, I don't know if you know this, but sometimes you and your girlfriend just have a good, fun time together, and then you roll a nat 20 because you're so freaking locked in on making your girlfriend's dreams come true. Okay, that's a nat 20 insight, so 26.
Yeah, so you get a pretty good read of the room as everyone's kind of standing there what do we do? We're kind of waiting around. You see that Irvin almost in a way, maybe he seems like he's almost infatuated with Aloysia. Maybe it's a spell or something, but for whatever the reason, he seems to be very flirtatious and almost defensive, and you can see that it's that kind of attitude towards her that's making Galcerat actually a little uncomfortable, and Dermot is also trying to figure out what's going on, and he's trying to determine on where everyone's allegiances is himself right now. He's also looking at Io. He's looking to Io to see what they're gonna do, whether they're just waiting around or not. And Galcerat, again, he looks very uncomfortable, but he's always kind of been very uncomfortable, very quiet. He doesn't talk much at all. You look at the...
Guys, I don't remember what Galcerat did to us that was so bad, but he's my favorite, and I think he's the best character.
Wow, you like him better than Ao. That's wild. Udvara is growing tired of the indecision, and feels like people got secrets, so I'm going to start invading people's mind with detect thoughts.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna relay what I'm noticing about the room to Io specifically. I'm like, we're like kind of chit chatting in the corner, like whispering to each other, and I'm just kind of like, did you notice that Irvin looks super fucked up right now? That's crazy. I don't know about that.
Who are you casting Detect Thoughts on?
I'm doing the room right now because you can do it passively for up to a minute. With sense thoughts. Hey, is there anyone in the room that I can't see that is thinking?
There is one character that is not thinking at all.
Yeah, I think I can get an easy bet on who that is.
And there's also one character that doesn't seem to be able to be detected.
Oh, Aloysia, I'm assuming.
Aloysia. You look at Galcerad, and Galcerad immediately picks up that you're detecting his thoughts.
All right, I will speak into his mind with my other ability because it doesn't cost concentration. Telepathic utterance. Not trying to delve into anyone's thoughts here unduly, just trying to figure out what our game plan is. I don't like that she's holding us here. I'm thinking I'll propose that one of our groups can go out and explore for a vestige while the other waits here.
He responds. He says, interesting. I did not expect to hear the voice of a drow in my mind coming from you.
All I can think is that's a little racist.
He is drow. He is a drow.
Yeah. Yes, well, there are many things that you might not expect with this group, but while I happen to embody this Shatterkai, I was born drow.
I need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
18.
18. Wow, decent. Okay, you can tell that he starts to immediately start probing your thoughts, as in he's trying to figure out who the heck you are.
He can make a save now because I'm probing his thoughts.
I mean, yeah.
Way to make the choice for me, asshole.
My God, guys, there's so much probing going on.
Yeah, this is like really crazy.
This is our most probing episode ever.
He got 26.
Yeah, I guess that passes. I'll tell him telepathically. If he does it again, I'll kill one of his friends in front of him. Would you like an intimidation check?
No, it's fine. He doesn't when you say that, he just immediately turns around and he says, in your mind again, it's as I thought. You're one of those drow.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I'm still really getting some that's kind of racist vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, Galcerad's a good boy, guys.
Those kind of drow are racist. And the other kind of drow doesn't like the racist drow.
He then kind of shifts his gaze and you see him kind of speak. You don't see him speak, but you can tell that he starts to telepathically speak something to Ao. And she almost right after looks at Talus and she goes, I'm sorry, is something different? What's Parrish?
Oh, I feel like I for sure told her something was up. Hold up.
Oh, if anyone did.
I for sure was thinking about it. Hold up. Yeah. We had a whole conversation.
You did have a conversation about it?
She was like, babe, but he's just trying to rile you up. Like, don't let him get under your skin. And I took that shit to heart, Kyle.
Billy pulls out pages of notes and says, right there.
Yeah, right there. Okay. Fine. I stand corrected. So she wouldn't say that to Talus. She would try to, in her mind, consciously respond to Galcerad. And it's at this point, all the point of Udvara Pak has now been spread across to the other party telepathically, and except Irvin. Irvin did not seem to ever care.
Irvin is the one who's super obsessed with,
Alicia.
Yes.
Aloysia.
Has this been communicated to me, or will I have noticed that? I've played to rooms before. I know when folks have got eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it's at this point, it's been a couple minutes of just really quick, it's like that one scene where in Family Guy, where it's like they look at each other and then they nod, and they look at each other and then they nod, and they look at each other and then they nod. It's like,
okay.
And then,
so I'm going to look over to Udvarapak, and I'll just kind of whisper over to him as I walk over to Irvin. Pay attention to his mind, will you? And I'm going to walk over and I'm going to sidle up, just strumming a tune that's got some certain, do you know what? Maybe it's some sort of D&D version of Lady in Red. And Lady, I don't want to get us copyright struck. And just kind of lean up to him. So, what do you think about her?
What are you talking about?
Oh, secret safe with me, my friend. Come on. I can tell when people have eyes, when the mood's right. It's why people write music at all. Irvin, come on. Now, let me see you've got eyes at her. I'm not going to make a big deal, don't you worry. But, hey, you're talking about this is where Nocturne makes his money. Yeah, I can help out. Just saying, what do you like about her? Tell me what you think about her.
As he does that, he kind of starts like chortling and laughing a little bit, and he puts his arm around you. And as he puts his arm around you, he kind of pulls you away from the group so that they just see your backs. And all of a sudden, you feel a dagger right up into your neck. And he says, "Don't you ever get in my business." He kind of puts his hand away, pats you on the back, and he turns and he goes back to standing right.
Oh, sorry. He put a dagger up against my throat. He didn't stab me.
No,
did he stab me?
No, he didn't.
Oh, goodness. Oh, wow.
And he's rolling an intimidation check, by the way, and he just natural 20'd.
Well, it's handy. It's handy that not only do I have silvery barbs, I also have luck.
Sure. Yeah.
So I think I can silvery barbs. Wait. Hold on.
Silvery barbs is an attack.
Silvery barbs is a reaction. By luck, I can make it roll at disadvantage for. Oh, that's an attack roll against me. So I don't know if that works.
Not on an intimidation.
Oh, not an intimidation. Well, then it's going to have to be silvery barbs all day long. So as he brings the blade up to my throat, I'm like, oh, hey, easy, hermano. This isn't the language of love. So I silvery barbs as a reaction.
All right. Which means I just roll the dice again.
Re-roll the d20 and must use the lower roll.
Okay, so it would be a straight roll because he has advantage on intimidation check.
No, the way silvery barbs works is you would have your advantage, and then you would roll again and take the lower. You still get to keep the higher of your advantage.
Yeah, right.
I think that's yeah. I think so.
This is
I've never had is correct.
Desperately.
Yeah, you're rolling 3 dice and.
Okay. Well, that was another nat 20 then, and then a 15. I'll take the lower roll. It's still 15 plus 8. So,
on his intimidation check against what would be the DC? Like, what do I have to pass to be intimidated?
It would be for you would be like a wisdom saving throw, a wisdom check.
That's bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say passive, like wisdom or charisma.
Passive charisma. Yeah, whatever charisma.
Charisma, sure. So I'll take a charisma saving throw. 13 plus 2 for a 15. So no.
Ari.
I try and
almost in his pants.
Yeah, I try and dissuade him as the blade comes up, but as it presses against my skin, my voice catches in my throat and my cording stops. And I throw the loot over my back and walk away, hoping that there is not a stain on the floor or my pantaloons.
While the blade goes up to your throat, I'm going to message you telepathically and say, Ari, I don't know if this is a bad time to tell you, but that spell's ended. I cannot detect his thoughts.
Did I reply in my brain?
You cannot reply to this message.
And he just yells out as he's walking away, checking for piss. Thanks.
The arm that he kind of like put over his shoulder, it was the mechanical arm, because I did say that he actually does have a mechanical arm now. And when he put his arm over it, none of you saw the dagger because the dagger didn't exist. But as soon as it came out, yeah,
Assassin's Creed style, eh?
It almost like a hidden blade.
Yeah.
But you did catch that. At least I'll give you that.
Neat. I believe I'm going to keep her name out my effing mouth for the time being.
Yeah. Keep my wife's name out. Yes, Lily, you have a question.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
I have a question. Hold on. I have to finish what I was writing.
Okay.
When did we notice that he got a mechanical arm? I feel like I wrote it down, but I don't remember.
It was when the group kind of all started coming down initially. Right before you guys were about to head off into the Kilmoro's watery depths.
Oh, like way. Like
3 or 4 sessions ago.
what?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I feel like I remember that. Like when we first saw them again, it was like, oh yeah, Maggie's undead. What happened to his arm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I have to step away literally for just a few minutes. I apologize. It's just going to be a second. Fill me in. Keep going. Do not stop for me. Thank you. Sorry about that, team.
Okay. Would I be like worried about that, do you think? Or like that's just like a chill fun thing that he decided to do?
That's entirely your decision.
Okay.
He's never brought any attention to it. It just is a thing that he has.
Okay.
Maybe if you guys were, more buddy during the past couple of weeks.
I feel like I don't know how I can be more buddy with this party than I am currently being, but like that's cool.
Yeah. So as Nocturne kind of like he's like playing his little tune, he just stops dead in his tracks and then just immediately like steps back and walks away, and Irvin goes and just very, very casually huddles up next to Aloysia. It's at this point that Galcerad is now starting to come over to you, and Dermot's coming over to you as well. And Ao looks around and just says like, okay, so like, what are we doing? Are we going? Are we waiting? I don't care, but like, this is getting really boring.
I'm just telepathing, messaging everybody because I'm pretty sure Aloysia can't notice that, to Ao, and just say, just nod your head up or down or shake it side to side. Have you found something to help us, or are we all stuck here until her spies come back?
And you're saying it to Ao?
Mm-hmm.
She looks at Galcerad first, and he does not seem to, like, he casually shakes his head, and then she turns and she kind of makes quick eye contact with Aloysia, and then she says, no, we're waiting, I guess.
Oh, screw this. I'm going to wait outside the temple and we'll wait. I think Ortega's gonna walk out the door, maybe go about 15, 20 feet, and then see if anybody joins him from either party.
I'm gonna mumble that idiot's gonna get killed by crabs and walk out after him.
I'll walk over to Aloysia, bend down on a knee, and, kiss her hand if she'll allow.
She doesn't, but you see that Irvin kind of steps in front of you a little bit beforehand. No.
That's what Irvin says?
Yeah.
Is there something you plan on doing about it?
If she says to wait here, we wait here.
Aloysia, with all due respect, the accommodations are getting a little bit cramped. Our party or yours Pick one, let them stay here for your little minions, and send the rest out looking for a way in.
She thinks about it for a second, and you see Irvin is about to pipe up, and she just puts her hand up, and Irvin immediately stops, and he shrinks a little bit.
I smirk just a little at him.
And she says, if you think separating the party is a good idea, you are tragically mistaken. We're all going to wait here, and then when my spies come down with another vestige, we will gallivant our way through this cursed place once again and break down those doors. Do you have a problem with that?
None whatsoever. You can make whatever plans you would like.
Great.
And I'm also going to walk out the door.
And then she says, Io, Dermot, Galcerad, go chase those idiots. Bring them back. We don't have time for this. We all need to be here, because if you guys run off without me, we're going to have a problem. And Galcerad, Dermot, they look at Io, and Io just like, she shakes her head a little bit. She nods, and you see that they all start to head out. And Aloysia turns her back, and she starts walking off into the upstairs with Irvin. Maggie is still down there, though.
I'm going to curse into Irvin's mind in, I don't know, infernal or something.
It's fine.
When Tatiana catches up to Ortega, he's just going to go, he hasn't got a shot. She doesn't fly that way.
Are you speaking from experience? I tease him.
Just because you had your fun with Parrish doesn't mean I didn't try to have my own fun somewhere else too. I also didn't know who you were at the time.
Remember.
Do you think she'll send some after us?
Probably. Bit of a control freak.
Hopefully it's the right three that we can at least have some time to make arrangements or plans how we can ditch her later.
It's quite literally at this point that you see Galcerad coming, Galcerad and Dermot coming, and they kind of put their hands up, and Galcerad looks at you, Ortega, and he looks at the tattoo, so to speak, that he gave you, and he says, I know that we've had our issues, but we're stuck. We need your help. And I don't know what Io has planned. She can't tell us, but I trust that she has a plan.
She didn't come with you to get us?
No.
Yeah. I was hoping it would be our party and you three would really be able to nail down a plan together. Whatever beef we've had, it's water under the bridge. In my eyes, you're just a small fish in a big sea, just like I am. We need to ditch her, and soon. You guys haven't come across a vestige in your travels?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna insight that with advantage.
You're not there.
Very good. What? I left before the other parties.
Followed us. Yep.
Even with advantage, he doesn't look like he's lying. He doesn't genuinely know.
Not lying, just incompetent.
Or just maybe was never told.
I take that for incompetence.
Unaware.
Dermot.
So
Dermot looks and he goes, I'm sorry. We have been pretty hard pressed trying to get away from her. We don't really have a way to do it. If you have a plan, by all means. But as soon as she realizes that we've jumped ship, so to speak, she's gonna come after us, and she's a scary thing, and I don't want to get on her bad side if I don't have to.
Do either of you have the capabilities to dispel magic?
Yes, I do.
That will make it easier to convert Irvin back to our cause, I would assume. I haven't figured out if it's magical or not, but if it is, that would help. I'm assuming that Maggie is under her control.
Oh, Maggie is very much dead. Well, undead.
Yeah, we know.
have to say, Cleric of the Changebringer, you really let that happen to your friend?
Oh, I'm not a cleric of the Changebringer. No, I'm cleric of the Luxon.
Close enough.
No, but anyway. What do you need?
Well, I'm in favor of any plan that involves killing her.
Gilsred, you're a very smart person. You've got to have some ideas running through your head.
Right now, I don't. I've been hoping that we can just outmatch her, if that's the only thing we can do. I don't even know if we can fully truly kill her. And the other thing that we're worried about is if we hurt her, are we hurting Maggie? Yeah, she's innocent in all this.
Maggie's dead. That's her body.
Fair. But we thought that this was how we could bring her back. We still might be able to, as long as we can at least keep a portion of her body.
And speaking of that, Udvar, are you keeping up with that gentle repose stuff that Parrish was doing on?
No.
I'd appreciate it if you kept doing that.
Well, no promises. I will do my darndest. If you'll allow me, Kyle, to manage my spells, I will take it.
Dermot speaks up and he goes, "Don't worry, we've been in a pickle. I can keep us from fault." That's the
No,
case.
I meant he was keeping Maggie's remains that we have on us so that should we get the chance, we can revive her.
3 fingers, remember, more than enough. Given powerful enough cleric.
Right. Yeah. We haven't been able to do that. That's why we gave
Clearly.
the finger to. Yeah. So.
All right.
But
Any resurrection isn't going to take as long as she's undead anyway. So really, 2 birds, 1 stone if we cave that bitch's head in.
So we got to get Irvin unattached, because the more numbers she has, the less likely we are to be able to take her down as a group.
Galstrad speaks up and he goes, I've seen Irvin change past little while since being with Aloysia, and I don't know if it's truly a magic spell. He's under her spell, but I don't believe it's a magic spell. I've tried, and there's nothing.
So, do we like our odds against Irvin, Alicia, Meg?
Irvin has a lot of tools up his mechanical sleeve. If he can get close to you, he can really hurt you. And Aloysia is strong, much better spellcaster than I am. And I hate to break it to all of you, but out of all of us here, I am probably the most equipped spellcaster.
That is without a doubt, Gelserid. But the question is, do you like our chances right now?
I don't know.
Or is it 50-50, or is it against us that we would win?
I don't know what the odds are, but I'm nervous that if Io doesn't have a plan, we might not make it out.
Give me a second. And Talus is going to hear in her mind through the hearing of a message, we're trying to make a plan. Does Io have a plan? You can respond to this message.
Okay. Back in the what is this place? The base camp.
Mhm.
Did Aloysia go upstairs, or is she just like hanging out?
She went upstairs with Irvin, but
Where's
Maggie? Maggie is down in the main floor.
So it's just me, Maggie, and I.
And Ari Nocturne as well.
Oh yeah, he didn't leave.
Yeah, he's busy.
He's
using
having a hard time. Yeah, okay.
He's having a hard time.
Okay. What? So I can hear this message. That's fine. I'm beefing with Ortega, so I may choose to just not answer. We'll see. What? Can I have like a sense of what Io's vibe is? Because she seems kind of like she's not sure what she wants to do in this moment, and I don't want to like push her or anything, but like if she has a plan, that's kind of cute. So it seems like she just had a moment where she was like checking in with Galcerad to be like, what's happening? And then he was like, we're not doing this. And then, so do I have a sense that there's a vibe happening, or that we're just like feeling nervous, apprehensive, if you will?
Based on the end of the conversation between you two the night before, she's almost kind of waiting for you. She sees you as her captain, and she's hoping that you'll come up with the plan because she trusts you, but she knows that she can't reveal the vestige to anybody for fear of Aloysia knowing.
Shit. Damn it. Okay. So I was doing this cool thing where I was like, oh, it's fine. She'll come up with a plan. And now I have to come up with a plan because I'm the captain. Oh my goodness. Okay. Crazy. Okay. So I will respond to Ortega like a mature adult and say, no, Io does not have a plan. Don't worry. Working on it. Me. I'm working on it right now.
Bye.
Was that 25 or 20? I don't know. I stopped counting. Okay.
Immediately back in your mind, you will hear,
yeah,
you've had 3 seconds to think about it. Do you have anything other than we come in right now, guns blazing?
Yes. Do not come in, guns blazing. The idea. We'll come up with a plan. Promise. No worries. It's cool. Okay, and then okay, if Aloysia's upstairs, I'm just gonna like open the door and kind of like peek out and see if you guys are like nearby or like down the hill or whatever.
We're probably like 30, 40 feet down the way. Like we're far enough away that like we're not right outside the door.
Okay, but I can like see you.
Sure.
Okay.
She waves.
I think Ortega will just nod. Get your butt out here.
Okay. Well, I'm not listening to you. Ew, who are you? And then I close the door.
It's at this point that one of the scouts kind of makes it down. You see he is beaten and battered. It's how he got down here, no one knows, but he stumbles in the door and he goes, where is she? And all of a sudden you see Aloysia, she runs down the stairs and she says, did you get it? And he goes, we lost a lot of people. Here. And he hands her a necklace. It's a red infused necklace. And as he gives it to her, he kind of like pulls it out of his pocket and it kind of shrivels up in his hand. Like his hand shrivels up a little bit, starts to glow red with ruidium. And he goes, I hope this helps. This is all we could find. And he gives it to her and he falls down. And she holds it in her hand and you see the ruidium veins start to flow. She looks around and she says, oh, this is not what I wanted, but it will have to do. And she puts it on her chest and you see she starts to glow and her eyes now turn bright red as she embraces this ruidium necklace. And she looks at Io, she looks at you, Talus, and then Irvin looks at her and she says, I guess I don't need you all anymore now, do I? Talus, do you have one of the items that I need, or am I going to take it from you with force?
So, funny story. I would say that I did have an item that you need. Unfortunately, that luxury has been taken from me. And like, to be so honest with you, I actually don't have any of the items that you need right now. Yeah, so this isn't, yeah. Can I just try to grab the necklace are we like out of that point? Because that is my first. I love snatching a necklace. I love doing that. So I would love to just try to grab it.
It was never on, like she never put it on like a traditional necklace. She just put it against her chest.
For sure.
So it basically started to embed itself into her chest.
Could I just like?
Yeah, I mean, you can try.
Okay, feels like probably I could succeed on that.
Remember, you're going to be trying to touch a ruidium infused item, by the way.
I feel like I do that all the time. It's fine.
Okay, sure.
I touch bad things all the time. What was the elephant thing? Okay. What? Sorry. What am I rolling for?
This is going to be a sleight of hand with disadvantage because it's right
a sleight of hand. Well, I'm not trying to disguise the fact that I'm doing this. I just want to grab it.
Okay, so then do a grapple check, I guess, technically.
What if I did sleight of hand but without disadvantage because I'm not trying to be sneaky? Because that feels like super fair and reasonable, probably.
No.
Okay, interesting. Because it seemed like you were thinking about it for a second and then you landed on no, which is weird, but that's fine. Okay, the grapple check would be a dirty 20.
So you are able to you put your hand on it as you're about to grab it. And as you do, Irvin slices at your hand as a reaction. And that's a 19 plus 10 to hit. As he quickly just slices at your hands with his hidden blade, and it comes back to him. And he goes, "Not so fast." In terms of damage, because he actually does damage you on that, that's a D8.
Is it plausible that a fourth message could have gone into Talus's head? Or not yet?
No, unfortunately.
Okay. No, that's fine.
I think we're probably...
There is one heading her way shortly, though.
So it's about 26 points of damage.
So that feels like a lot. But you did say that my hand is on the necklace.
I mean, as he slices at your hand,
yeah,
I would feel like the natural reaction of anybody is to go, "Ow!"
Okay, I feel like that seems logical, but have you considered that Talus is pretty dumb? Also, I'm gonna for sure do something about that.
Also, I actually need you to make a save because you're touching a rudium item. What is that?
That's so true. Well, I'm going to take a reaction to have that damage with my uncanny dodge because I don't like that guy. So I'll just kind of like, oh, that's so rude, weird.
Yay, rogue's gonna rogue.
Excellent use of rogue mechanics.
Yeah. And then, sorry, what am I doing a save? What kind of save is it?
I gotta find it because we haven't done it in a while.
It's charisma.
Is it charisma?
Yes. Yeah, it's charisma. Yeah.
I'm so good at that because I'm like really good at lying. Okay, what if it was an 18?
18 total?
Yeah.
You fail.
You're saying that like that's bad.
Yeah.
If only I was there and also we were friends.
We are almost friends. Okay.
So you do immediately take a point of exhaustion as you're holding it. And you can feel it burning, and you can actually feel this like pendant start to give you red veins all through the hand as you start bleeding profusely from the knife wound that you just took.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
As you're holding it and Irvin has just finished swiping at you.
I think I am going to message you, Tatiana, and just say, I'm going to walk in there and do violence. You can all plan accordingly.
And I will respond with, I like violence, let's go.
You can't respond to this message, so just like out of nowhere, Tatiana just says, I like violence, let's go.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna go down. I like violence, let's go. And well, I got Maggie. No emotional attachment. I forgot about my friendship with her. So I'm down to
You got that back.
Did we all get it back? We all got it? Remember? I thought it was just...
last time we were at the swamp, or just before the swamp, I think.
Oh, well, then
Was
I'm
it
just heartless and
Chainbringer?
don't care because she's dead and I, undead things, that's kind of my niche. I
Your
kill
shtick.
undead things.
Yep.
Again, for everyone, that is not Maggie. That is Maggie's corpse being
No.
piloted by evil.
She did, so I'm a make her stay dead.
Dermot says one fucking thing. I'll kill him because he's a crap cleric.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, wait. Kyle, do you think it's realistic? Okay, let me pitch this to you. I understand that you're the DM and you can do whatever you want or whatever, but imagine this, okay? I tell Aloysia earnestly, okay, that I don't have any of the things that she wants. She knows that those guys are out there polluting or whatever. I did what she asked, right? I stayed in the room, which is what she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably not going to attack me. She's definitely not going to attack Io, because, we're chill. She's
Yeah, but
probably
you also just told her that you don't have what she wants, which means you are useless to her.
Yeah, I really
Right, but-
think you're underestimating the amount she just wants to kill you all.
Okay, I hear what you guys are saying, and I'm like, that's sparking a lot of emotions or whatever people say. That's great. I'm sparking.
I
Here's
think you
my
should roll initiative.
I don't think I have to because Kyle didn't tell me.
So, Aloysia says to Irvin, Irvin, my love, can you please go ahead and retrieve these items that I desperately need? And I will let you have first pick whichever one you want. And that little tiefling over there already has his hand ready to give one to you. As she points to Nocturne, who I'm assuming is getting ready to try to shoot with the blood spit irons, and she knows exactly what weapon that is. And at that point, everyone rolls initiative.
Even the ones not in the room?
We'll have to get...
Probably yes, because we can't do anything. It's still going to be turn by turn based.
There was a lot of talking, and we were immediately heading back because...
Oh, okay, right, because we want to do violence. I said it out loud. Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and move you guys to where you are all on the map right now. Nocturne's over here. Maggie is beside Nocturne. She's over here. Io's in front of her. Sorry, Io's not in front of her. She's over here. Alice is here. Irvin is right beside you. And these
What?
are here.
What?
What?
It just seems like you separated me from Io, and that kind of was like, whoa.
That is what you did. You ran up to her and
You did literally walk over, touch the thing you shouldn't, get stabbed.
yeah.
Okay, you guys are saying a lot of words.
You also remember you're exhausted.
Okay, that's another word. I feel like you're saying something and I'm hearing a different thing. I feel like you're saying, oh no, that's bad, mechanical difficulty, blah, 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 and I'm hearing... It's cool, whatever.
You have disadvantage on ability checks.
But not attack rolls.
Correct, I believe?
I do have a mechanical comment to our god of a DM. I'll bow down. I was listening to a different podcast today, but there is actually an influence action that is in 2024 rules.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically like you're talking in the middle of a round. It takes an action to do that now. They kind of actually put it in the rules. So for those of us out in the hallway, throughout our initiative in this, we if we're game planning that a little bit, because we're not aware of a fight, I just want to say that there is a mechanical action to do such a thing. And it is really neat, and Comes with charisma checks and stuff built in.
I like that.
It's a really good roll.
We could test it for outside parties initiative on first round.
Correct.
We're not playing 2024 rules yet. Shh.
I mean, kinda.
All I'm saying is, I'm going to be using the influence action later.
Have a silly little conversation with your friend. I love that.
That's fine.
Josh, you're about to shoot somebody. Yeah.
So
I've been about to shoot somebody for 2.5 months.
Yeah, you're about to shoot somebody. While Irvin tries to steal the gun
And you
in your hand.
did it first. I'm so proud of you.
So
Or at least if I was in the room.
I think, okay, so we have Irvin, Tatiana, Dermont, Alicia, Ortega,
Holy shit.
Maggie, Talus, Galcerad, Utvara, Aya. I think
Okay, it's
got.
super weird that Irvin is so high up on initiative.
I wonder why.
So weird.
Well, Cal is going to be dead before we get in the room.
Why is my initiative so low? That's so crazy. Hey, Kyle,
Hey.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You put a 1 next to Io's name. Can you explain?
She rolled a natural 1.
And she's bad.
Wait, do I have a reaction for that? And before you say,
used your reaction.
ooh, you used your reaction.
Oh,
Too
okay.
bad.
Before I say that,
Before you say that, I'm gonna use my second reaction, which is the thing that I have as something, to opportunity attack the DM, probably, and prevent you from giving her an ally. Thank you.
I think Irvin should stab Talus.
I mean, technically, he already has sort of stabbed her a little bit, so that should be done.
What is the
Yeah, it's
slight?
going to happen again, and he has an ally next to him too, so yeah, get ready for that next sneak attack.
except
So wait,
Irvin does not go to Talus.
Oh no. Oh right, he got told to go over the other way. And he's infatuated. That bitch.
He immediately books it in front of Nocturne. And as he does, he looks at you, Nocturne, and he says, "Put your gun on the ground." And he's going to come up to you and he's going to try to shank you for real this time. And he has an ally next to him, which is good because he has advantage and he rolled a natural 1, but he rolled a natural 19 plus a lot. It's like plus 8 for like 27 to hit. Yeah, I figured that was gonna hurt.
Yeah, no, that's gonna hit.
So it's a 3 plus is sneak attack, which is a bunch of dice. 1, 2.
I'm dead.
You're not dead. Relax.
oh, I'm sorry. Is Irvin a rogue?
You're
Yes.
just cluing in now.
No, I'm so sorry. Is that what he's been since the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
Guys, hold on. I have to check my notes real quick.
You do
I
that.
thought he was, I
That's-
thought he was a fighter.
He's only ever been a rogue.
Might be, guys.
So that's 10, 13 plus. So that's 17 points of damage for the first attack. And he's going to do his second attack, which actually might not hit. I don't know. 11 plus 8, 19.
That will hit.
All right.
Can I take a reaction?
You can.
I guess. Okay. Do you know what? Huh. Have a moment. Okie dokes. I will cast as my reaction. I'm gonna cast hellish rebuke, and as I curse under my breath and in an ancient tongue of malice and probably just bad language overall, he bursts into flames, and he takes dexterity saving throw 2d10 fire damage, or half as much on a save.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, so he takes half of 2d10.
He's a rogue. He'll take 0.
Yeah.
0 damage?
Yeah.
Rogues have evasion. He would take half on a failure and 0 on a success.
I have to make
Okay,
a
so
point.
that went badly. Carry on.
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to stop you before you rolled like double 10s.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
I mean, I was just gonna let him do it. I was gonna like, okay. But,
Don't forget to burn your spell slot.
yeah. So with that attack, though, he obviously can't do his sneak attack, but he's using his this is his actual like real weapon. And as he hits you with his real weapon, you take a quick look at it, and he pulls it out and he brandishes it. It's ruidium infused weapon. So as he slices into you, he just does like regular weapon damage. So it's 10 points of damage, but you also have to make a charisma saving throw.
The charisma saving throw has a chance to go well. Could you repeat the damage once more, please?
It's 10 piercing right now.
So 10 piercing damage right now.
Mm-hmm.
Charisma saving throw. Come on, buddy. This is what you do. 18 plus the 2 on the saving throw for a dirty 20.
Okay. Makes it, breaks it. You're good. You just make the save. You do take half of the ruidium damage. You still take an additional d6 damage, but it's halved. And I rolled a 2, so you take 1 point of damage.
A total of 11.
And he's going to bonus action disengage, and actually no, he's not going to disengage. He's just going to come up to the other side of Maggie, or so he kind of like sidesteps away around you, and you're going to use his bonus action to do nothing, even though he could. He's just not.
I don't care for that at all.
Yeah. That brings us to Dermot, who is with you other folk. His entire turn is going to be spent getting over there. And then brings us to Tatiana, who I'm assuming, I mean, you could do something, but it is...
I have a question.
I have an answer.
How does Dermot know to move over there, or can we hear what is going on in there?
Well,
Me and Tatiana had a short conversation. I spoke into her mind. I'm going back to do violence. Plan accordingly. And she said out loud, "Ooh, I love violence."
yeah,
Let's go.
Dermot's like, oh, okay, hold on. Yeah. I'll allow that.
Okay, so violence has already been uttered. Got it.
Yeah, violence has been uttered. You don't know that violence is currently happening. Which brings us to Tatiana. Are you going to do anything on your actual turn beforehand?
Okay, but you said we're how far away? Sorry, 40 feet from the door?
Yeah, that is the number I did say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then I am going to figure out my movement for a second, because, you know, that's the thing.
I mean, you can just say you can either just do your whole movement to move in the next round you're in. I think it's fine.
Okay, well, I'm going to do my 35 feet of movement, which puts me 5 feet from the door. Can I? Hold on. No. I am not a dasher. That is a no-no, I don't think.
I mean, you can dash as an action.
I can't. I just exited my frickin' character sheet by accident. Okay, yeah. You know what? Let's dash and use one of my actions so that I can get inside. And then as a special, I would like to activate my Crimson Right on my funky pistol that I got from what's his face? The baker dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to shoot Maggie because I feel like she's going to get hostile, and that's just my first go.
Okay.
All right.
You got to roll your damage, right? For your Crimson, right?
if I hit, I think.
No, you damaged yourself, right? Your blood, right?
Oh, yes. 1d6.
Yeah.
I did not get that dice out because I felt like using real dice today. One moment, Emma.
So it's
That's 4.
4 points.
So 4 points for me. Why did that? No, stop it. Stop clicking things I don't want you to click. Okay, so 4 points of damage for me. And then I'm gonna roll to hit Magpie, which is a 24.
24 will hit.
Yes. Okay, so now 2d6, 3d6. All right, it's 2d6 plus 5, and then on the side it says plus 1d6 firearms ammunition. So does that make sense? Yeah, 3d6. Am I correct?
No, it should be.
You gave it.
Is it?
It's the axiomatic repeating shot pistol. It's a funky one that the baker gave me.
Yeah. Let me take a look. I actually forgot about that weapon.
I know, I never use it
Like, why would you use guns? Guns are bad.
because I'm far away and I want to shoot something.
I don't care. That's fair. Axiomatic repeating shot. Full automatic. It's +1 bonus to attack individuals made with it when it's used to make a range attack.
Oh, an additional 1d6 when hitting a chaotic target. Is she chaotic?
When hitting a chaotic aligned creature, this target does extra damage, and she is technically unaligned right now.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But, so I will roll my 2d6, which is 13, and, hold on. I thought there was something special because she's undead.
You do deal additional damage to undead if you are... if you hit an undead creature with a weapon that has this right active, you need to deal an additional d6 of damage.
Okay,
Yep.
so 12 plus 4, 16.
Okay.
Can I do anything else? I'm just having a quick peek. And you know what? I'm going to use a special as well and use my cruel feature, which will let me spend 1 cruelty die to deal extra damage to the creature equal to the roll.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of die I get to roll though. So
Cruelty die?
guidance. Oh, another d6.
Yep.
Gives me another 3. Oh, 19? I said 16 before, right? 19?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. And now I'm going to deal with my daughter because she's having a hissy fit because I told her to give me a second.
Okay. So that ends Tatiana's turn. You notice Maggie doesn't even seem at all phased that it just shot her in the face. It did a lot of damage. Like you see like a huge chunk like of her jaw just gone. Which would, I mean, it's right beside Nocturne. It would be very scary for Nocturne to see. Which brings us to Ortega or Aloysia. Ortega, I'm gonna let you go
I
first.
feel like what we are about to do is going to be 2 different things because she is in a room and I am not. So
Yeah.
let her go first.
Okay, that's fair. So she's going to look at Talus and she's going to say, "You little bitch, get off of me." And she's going to force push you away with basically like it's a ruidium pulse as you are just pushed away. I need you to make a constitution saving.
Okay. And this is or is not an ability check.
It's a constitution saving throw,
So not an ability.
not an ability check.
So I don't have disadvantage.
You do not.
Yes, that's an 18, which is good, as we've established.
Unfortunately, you are still pushed.
Okay.
You take You take a couple d6s of damage as you're being.
Not a couple.
Yeah,
Not a couple,
I mean, maybe more than a couple.
No.
So you take 16 points of force damage, and you are knocked prone as you are blasted 15.
How many feet?
15 feet.
Okay, that's
Into the stairwell.
Yeah, you get blasted pretty much into the stairwell. And then she's going to attack you.
Can I react?
You might not be able to see her currently.
Oh, okay.
And she's pretty far away from you.
Within 30 feet?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Sorry. I tried to have
90 feet.
Yeah, she's about 90 feet. She's going to attack Talus as she's pushed her 15 feet away. Over there. Who you are now prone. She's going to use she's going to move forward 1. And she's going to use her arcane lash, which is basically like a huge ruidic whip. And she's going to try to smack at you. And because you're prone, this attack is with advantage because it's a melee attack. And that is 12 plus 11 to hit. So 23 to hit.
so weird that missed it.
Oh, crazy. And that's going to do... Doesn't actually do a lot because it's just a powerful thing. So 6 points of force damage as you were then pulled 10 feet towards her. She pushes you away and she pulls you back. And I need you to make, because it's a ruidic whip, I need you to make another charisma save for me, please.
Okay, that's super cool. No worries. Okay, that's on the ground. So that doesn't count. I'll try about it. Okay. What if it was a 5?
So you now have a second level of exhaustion as the ruidic curse is now spreading from your hand up to your arm and into your chest where you were just lashed. And you are now going to take 2d10 necrotic damage, which is 11 points of necrotic damage.
I love that. No worries.
And that ends her turn, which brings us to Ortega.
Excellent. Ortega is going to dash. So 40 to the door, which means he has 20 feet. 10, 15, 20. Use my ruler here quick. Before he started moving, he was going to look to Parrish and Galcerat, as they're the only two left beside me.
Mm-hmm.
I've got her, take her down.
Seems like
And he'll book it into the room, and he's going to cast Shield of Faith on himself as his armor starts to glow flamey, smoky nonsense. Just a second, I gotta check one thing. I'm gonna see how far my seals reach. Fail through interdict. 30. So yes, I do pass Shield of Faith on myself to give me an AC of 19.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Which brings us to, technically it's Maggie's turn. Her turn is usually taking right after, but because you guys both got the same initiative, it's Maggie's turn now. She's just commanded to do something. She's going to look at Nocturne and she says nothing, but you feel this immense pressure as she stares at you. and it's like this haunting gaze. And it's almost as if she's trying to let out a scream, but it's like a muted scream. You don't hear anything, just her jaw that is like half gone, just gates open wide, almost like as if she's like screaming because she's dying again. And you just hear like this muted pressure, just like a inside, and you have disadvantage on all of your D20 checks, as you are just feeling this immense pressure building up inside of you. And it's kind of like it's an aura. It's an aura. So anyone within melee range of her has disadvantage on their attacks.
Wait, their attacks or their saving throws?
Well, it's their D20 checks. Their D20 tests.
Anything you use a D20 for, you got a disadvantage on.
Yeah.
On a brighter note, you look over your shoulder and see Ortega running for you.
And
That's a mixed bag often. But I'm sure he's happy this time around.
And she is going to try to grapple you. Bleh.
Okay, cool.
She probably won't. She rolled really low.
Okay.
15. Yeah, 15 for the grapple.
And I'm sorry, what would that be against?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Well, my acrobatics is a +7. So let's get Vega about this. 13 for a +7, dirty 20.
And that's with disadvantage?
No. 17, so higher.
Okay, so you are not currently grappled. And that's ending her turn, which brings us to... Where is... there we go. Nocturne. Nocturne, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm in a world of trouble. How far is the aura around Maggie?
Well, it's technically 5 feet, but you don't technically know that.
Okay, well, dang. Okay. I don't want to leave her melee range anyway, because I don't want to invoke an attack of opportunity. But I do want to pull a little distance from Irvin, who I think has already used his reaction. So I'd like to go... I think so. Does anyone know if he's used his reaction or not?
I don't believe he has. He used his bonus action.
Well, okay, then wait a second. With my adept marksman, I think I lose the issue of maybe it's I don't know, one of my things. I think it's like I don't. Yeah, let me know. Keep me honest here. Like I don't have disadvantage for ranged shots at melee range. Is that true? I'm pretty sure that's true.
With your firearms expert.
Okay, thank you very much. That's where that was. I couldn't quite find it on D&D Beyond. But okay, so if that's the case, I don't need to move then. I will step slightly over here, maintaining melee range with both. So no attacks of opportunities, but keeping a range open for Ortega to hurl Ortega at him. And I look to Irvin's arm and his ruidium blade. And I'm going to do a disarming shot, expending a grit point. So there's that. I'm going to do that as an attack roll.
Okay.
At disadvantage, right?
Yeah, this is with disadvantage.
So 9 plus 13 to hit is 22.
So 22 would technically hit.
Nice.
However, as you shoot, you feel like your gun immediately turns and shoots at Maggie, as she possesses the ability to become the target of an attack, and it misses.
She has more than 22?
She's in big old plate mail armor.
Using big old plate mail, and she's a big old girl. Okay. Well, no. So wait, her ability, can she use that once per turn, or can she can't just like run the whole thing and just take away all of it? She can probably like use it to make herself the target. Is it for a whole turn?
You don't know. You just have to shoot again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing because I got two actions, so I'm gonna do that. And that's a 13 plus 13 for a 26 to hit. That's with disadvantage. A 19 plus a 13 for a more to hit.
Yeah, with disadvantage, you still hit.
Okay, and who do I hit?
You hit Irvin.
Aha! So he's got to make a strength saving throw to keep either, and I'll let you pick. I'm either taking his arm off, or I'm going to make him drop the Ruidium blade with the disarming trick shot.
Okay. Is there damage though?
Yes, there's still all the attack damage. It's just adding on a feature. I'll roll for damage.
Yeah.
Which is bunches. Sorry. Have the dice ready to go. Okie dokes. 8, 10 plus 7, so that's 9 points of piercing damage. So that wasn't great. But I also, because I'm using that gun, get 2 additional points of damage. So that's 11 points of damage. For my bonus action, I am going to, I can use my bonus action to do another weapon attack, which I'm gonna do. Has to be a different one, which is fine. So I'll use a different gun, and that is a 13 plus 9 for a 21 to hit. This is no trick shot. Or a natural 1 misfire.
So
I'm going to use my luck points.
How much was the damage for the first attack? Sorry?
Which attack?
The disarming shot.
Oh, and it was only 11 points of piercing damage. Magical.
Okay, so he's taking only 5 of them. Okay.
But he did. What happened with the disarming shot?
So you noticed that the mechanical arm, as soon as it disconnected from his hand, it reconnected immediately. It can't be disarmed.
Okay, well, good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know. Then I just nat 1'd on my bonus action attack.
Mm-hmm. So let's roll a fumble on that.
How do I roll a fumble?
Roll a D100.
I don't want to do that. 2d10s, right? That's how you deal with it?
Yeah, it's percentile. It's the 2 D10s.
So I got a 6 and a 50.
So 56. So as your weapon jams, it goes. You lose your grip as you attack. I need you to make a dexterity check for me, please.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage, but it's dex.
So it's a. You said a check. Like what check?
A dexterity check.
You get like a saving throw.
Yeah, I guess technically.
Okay, so that would be 14, and at disadvantage, that would be better. So 14 would be my lowest.
14. So you're able, as the gun kind of chinks in your hand a little bit, you're able to hold it just enough that it doesn't come flying out of your hand backwards.
Goodness. Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna take another 2 attacks at Irvin. I will do a trick shot as which is the one that I have. Forceful shot. I'm gonna like launch him into the wall behind him. Maybe he'll take some force damage from it because it's 15 feet. So I'll take a grit point on that one. And that's 8 plus 13 for 21 to hit. Disadvantage 15 plus 13 to hit.
It'll still hit.
Okay, so then the first shot does a lot of damage. So 10. Well, no, actually, not if I roll that shitty. 12 points of magical piercing damage. I guess halved apparently. Second attack, which is a 12 plus 13 to hit. So 25, and a disadvantage 16, so higher, so it'll hit with Oh, that's better. 9 plus 7 plus 2 for 18 points of piercing damage.
I have a question though. When you misfire, do you need to do something with your misfire?
No, it means I can't use that gun again, but I had to switch guns to be able to use the bonus action dual wielding attack thing. So it was Stinger, I think, that got frazzled because I only gave it the +9 to the hit.
But remember, there's something else that happens with that gun when you roll a nat 1.
But it wasn't that gun. It was Stinger.
You used Stinger to do the nat 1 hit?
Yeah, the secondary attack where I nat 1'd it was from Stinger.
Okay.
Because I only added a +9 to it. No, because in order to do the to do the double attack on a bonus action, it has to be a different weapon. So,
fair.
And so I had to switch guns. Thank goodness, because if it was this main gun and it misfired, I would be all kinds of in trouble.
Yeah, you would be.
Okay, so I hit it then, and then did those 18 points of damage halved. How's he looking?
He looks hurt. But he doesn't look like he's hurt.
Okay, I think I will save that. And that's my turn.
Okay. As a legendary action, you're going to see someone very interesting teleport to you as she bamps up beside you. She looks at you and she goes, "Don't touch him." And she's going to get a free cast of a spell, and it is going to be let's see, what spell is she going to use?
Guys, I think Nocturne's the target this game.
Not necessarily. It's going to be Mind Sliver.
What does Mind Sliver do?
Well, you need to make an intelligence saving throw for me, please.
I'm not smart.
That's exactly why.
That's why he picked that one.
And it's at disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
I nat 1'd it.
You nat 1'd it. Ooh, okay. Well, you take 18 points of psychic damage. 18 points of psychic damage, and you lose your next saving throw. You are going to subtract 4 to that saving throw.
Hey, guys, I wrote a song for a night like this.
And she gets to teleport right back where she came. She's a tricky little pickle. It's why she's able to navigate things so quickly.
She keeps showing up in places that I don't care for, and then sometimes stabbing me.
Ending your turn, Nocturne, brings us to Talus, who is prone with 2 levels of exhaustion as she's being cursed with the ruidium.
Thinking about it, is there?
There we go. There it is.
I don't know how the wired connection on these new headphones works, but the wireless part of it is dying. So we will see. Okay, I'm on the ground. That sucks.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but my speed is so I take all of my stuff to stand up. TBH, I'm not really seeing the point of that. Okay. Sorry, where's Io? Don't know. She's over there.
Yeah, kind of in that area, yeah.
Okay, she's chill, she's cool. And is Aloysia back in front of me?
Yes, she is.
Back. I am going to stay on the ground, and I'm gonna call out to Io, and I'm just gonna say, Io, you can do this. I trust you, and I'm going to expend a superiority die to do a commander's strike, which allows Io to use her reaction to make a weapon attack or an unarmed attack as a reaction.
I think she would have to also be able to move.
That's okay. She could just use it later.
And I think
Maybe that's not how
she
it
has to move and then use her reaction. Isn't that what it is? Like her reaction is move and attack?
I actually don't think it specifies when the reaction has to happen.
I thought it has to happen. I honestly thought it had to happen like at that point.
Commander strike, just I don't.
Oh, sorry. It does say that creature can immediately use its reaction to make a weapon attack.
So then she'll just have to throw a weapon.
Shit. Okay. Oh, that was my whole plan. Okay, shoot.
It was a great plan.
Thanks. I can't really do anything else. I mean, I guess I can just use my movement to stand up.
Actually, no. It's okay. It's okay. So she does get to do something. As you give her the commander's strike, she's able to, as part of the reaction, teleport up to half her movement. As she's teleporting, you see just for a brief second, she pulls something out of her pack before she disappears. And as she reappears, she comes slamming down with two hands with a sword that I think realistically no one sees, as she comes down and swipes at our Aloysia, and she's going to have advantage on this attack, which is a natural 20.
And she does, yes, amazing. I love her so much. She also does an extra D8 damage from Commander Strike.
Okay, that's good to know. This is going to be a bit of dice. All right, so.
I love that you put Battlemaster with Swashbuckler. It is an excellent combination.
You can think.
Do you also have the brace maneuver?
I don't have the brace maneuver, no.
That is also good.
It is a good one.
For a Swashbuckler.
Okay, so it's a D8, and then it's plus the regular, so it's a D. I wonder if I can just add the item. Oh no, I can't. It's I don't have her as a character. I'm doing this with like a stat block that I've made. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll do the 2D8s of the magic first. They're going to be doubled, so that was 30, and then it's the actual extra little bit, which is plus 5, and then it's the extra little bit that she gets to do, which is the 14. So 30 plus 14, so 44 points of damage. And
Incredible.
radiant, and that was with the additional D8s that she got as well. And yeah, that's what she gets to do as her reaction ends. And as she swipes down, she tries to see if she can potentially quickly get it hidden back into her pack, but she's not successful. But she's holding it behind her now. That's her part of Talus's turn.
So that's an action to do Commander Strike. I mean, I guess I will just use my full half movement to just like kind of stand up, I guess, so I'm not prone anymore. And then I'll bonus action. I'll just bonus action second to get some hit points back.
Okay. That brings us to Galcerad, who is running in, and he's going to bonus action Misty Step to kind of get to where I guess he's a little bit ahead of.
I had a moment for him and I, as we are the last two lagging behind, if you would allow.
Okay.
I'm going to. I don't tell him out loud, I guess. I don't know exactly what I want to say to him. I know I want to call him a filthy traitor blood, but I'm on my turn going to summon my mount and ride in on it if he wants to ride. So then he doesn't have to use up his one spell he can use.
Oh, no. He's not going to get on any mount that you give him. But he's going to get in, and he doesn't necessarily see where Aloysia is right now, but he sees Maggie. So he's going to launch a blast, a big old poo at Maggie, and it's going to be firebolt.
Just remember, Kyle, he was 40 feet outside the room.
Yeah. So he.
Okay.
and then he did his bonus action to Misty Step.
Oh, gotcha. I understand now. Sorry, I missed the Misty Step.
Yeah, so I guess so. There was a. So let's do the ruler here. So he's just a little bit. I was a little bit too far. So
I was gonna say he'd be closer to Tatiana, but
yeah.
I'll be.
Yeah. So then he's going to launch a firebolt at Maggie, and that's a douche. Ooh, he's not gonna hit. Unfortunately, it's just goes wide. Brings us to Udvarapak on his turn. Rides in on a mount.
I'm going to use my movement 30 feet. My action will be summoning the mount. And I jump onto it, and it's just a flaming skull horse.
It's actually
I'm going
a
to
moorbounder. It's a moorbounder.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the horse's movement, which gets me decently into the room because it has 60. It's going to use its action to get me all the way over here.
It is going to have to go around the staircase. It's pretty big.
That's fine. I'm basically in the room, and then it's got 120 feet to work with. So,
okay.
Then it's going to use its bonus action to make Aloysia make a save, and I just have to double check what save it is. Feinsteed. It is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And what effect is it after?
Fear.
It's a fear. Okay, well, I will tell you right now, she's immune to fear.
Yeah, I figured. Cool. I jump off my horse right here, and I'll grab Talus, spin her towards me, and slap her across the fucking face, and give her 20 hit points, and say, "Fucking do something," as I pull out my big old hammer and turn back on Aloysia.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Brings us to bottom of the round, Io. And she looks around and she realizes, well, I'm holding this Star Razor in my hands. So she puts her hands down as she's like holding it, kind of like a backwards Witcher style stance. She does a little bit of a spin as her tail kind of flicks and she swings up with the long sword, and she's going to try and attack again, giving her advantage on that one. Obviously not a nat 20. Oh, shame. But it's definitely pretty high. Is it high enough to hit? Yes, it does hit. Okay, and then let's do those. And where's the other dice that I had? Boop, there we go. Okay, so 1 plus 3 plus 3. So 15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage for the first attack. She gets to make a second attack. 19 plus numbers. And 20 points of damage on the second one. So that's 18 plus 20. So that's minus 38. Okay. That's her action. And her is the 2 attacks, and she's going to bonus action Hunter's. She was going to bonus action Hunter's Mark, but anyways, beforehand, which I think is just an additional 2d6. I'll do an additional d6. Okay, and then just add it. There we go. Okay, that is the end of her turn, and brings us to top of the round. But as a legendary action, Aloysia is going to do the Ruin Pulse again, and she's actually had her turn, and Maggie is still up, so she actually is going to do a couple things. So she's going to use her Ruidium Pulse, and she's going to blast all 3 of you back. I need you guys to make a Constitution save for me, please.
Hey, Lily, do you consider me an ally?
You just hit me in the face.
I gave you 20 hit points.
Hello, I don't consider you an ally.
Cool. Does Io consider me an ally?
Io has no reason not to. She gets
plus 5 to her save.
Which would
So everybody makes it. Sorry.
No. Only just the
No.
front.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So you needed a 19. Because she considers you a friend, she gets high enough, luckily.
I love my wife. I really.
Does Talus get knocked back?
Yes.
Okay. So you take a bunch of dice damage.
Back into the stairway you go.
Yeah, back into the stairway. So that's 18 points of force damage as you're blasted back. And for the people who saved, you take half the damage.
15?
18, sorry. Half 18.
18 damage. How far back do we get pushed?
You don't get pushed back.
But I failed.
Oh, you failed? You did. Sorry, yeah. Okay, so you take 18 and you're pushed 15 feet back. And you are prone.
It's necrotic.
It's force. Which brings us to Irvin's turn at the top of the round. And he's going to try to steal the blood spit irons. Now that you have it in your hand, he's going to try to steal it. So he's going to attack you first with a disarming strike. Yeah, he can do that. 13 plus 11. Is that going to hit? Yeah, I thought so. So he's going to hit. He's going to do a disarming strike. So I need you to make your save. The same thing as his.
Don't forget your disadvantage.
Don't forget your disadvantage. And
what save?
And a -4. Oh boy.
And it's a -4.
I don't save.
What did you roll?
Well, I rolled a 9, and with a -4, it's bad. And then that was a 7, so worse. So, which save was it?
It's strength.
Oh, I have a +4 to strength, so evensies. So I have a 7.
So the blood spit irons, they get dislodged out of your hand as Irvin goes to grab the gun. And as he grabs the gun, he's going to turn and he's going to shoot you with it. And
See you kids, I died.
he's not proficient with this gun at all, but he's just doing it as a screw you.
Wait, so would he have disadvantage because he's so close?
He does have disadvantage because he's so close.
Yeah. I'm
And
sorry, Irvin. I didn't mean to say yeah.
He rolled 2 nat 1s.
Okay, so that means that it blew, like, something really bad happens when you roll a nat 1 on that gun.
Yes, it does.
In fact, when you roll a nat 1 on that gun, oh my god, wait, what is it that?
And he also gets the nat 1 table. Whoop, whoop.
That was an interesting turn of events. I'm going to see what.
Okay, so I don't know how to look up what it does now, but you can let me know.
He hasn't removed it from his hand yet. Okay, so let's see.
That's fun. It is a bit funny that he does like one of those epic kung fu grabs, turns it around, and is like, like,
But it's
kind of blows up in his hands.
It's almost because it's bittersweet because it is a weapon from Saigon. So it's almost as if she's like protecting you from.
Oh my god, she so is. Josh, did you consider that she's literally protecting you? She loves you. Don't worry.
It's totally just a guy not proficient with a gun, not being able to use a gun.
Yeah.
And it was actually but a moment ago.
So he, as he lets, basically what happens is he failed miserably on this fumble. The weapon basically, as it shoots, it chings backwards as it discharges, and as the weapon falls out of his hands, it spins backwards, and the third barrel blasts him in the face.
The third barrel, because it's awakened. So this gun grows extra barrels the more awesome it becomes, which I'm sure will have no cost to me in the future.
Yeah, not.
And it gets an extra attack, and I saved it, and it can only do it once a day. And I was going to use it to shoot Irvin, and it turns out I did.
So it's
Oh, he shot himself in the face.
17, 18, 19 points of damage to himself as the weapon goes flying upwards somewhere. Yeah, he wasn't expecting that at all.
Very powerful gun. You got to be careful. Well, that's why we learn gun safety, kids.
Yeah, he's not proficient with that gun whatsoever. He was not attuned
Not or
to
his face anymore. I think he lost proficiency with his sinuses.
with his sinuses. Yeah, that's that completely ends his turn. He can't do anything else. And that blast looks visibly more painful than anything he's felt so far. I'll give him an additional minus on that one. Brings us to Dermot, who's finally getting into the room. He runs over. He's looking around. He sees that Ari's a little hurt. He's going to throw a healing word at you. And it's just going to be healing word at 3rd level.
Thank you so much.
What's your hit points at?
I was at 14 hit points.
Oh, nice.
And just bleeding. Just die. By the way, I don't know, what does healing word get me?
It gives you 7 points of health. He's
Love it. I'm here for it.
Okay. What do you do? Minimum roll that?
yeah.
Lucky 21, baby.
He's not a great cleric. Remember that. And he's going to. So that was his bonus action. How far in did he run? Let's see. So he was about 10 feet away. So he can go to about here. Okay. So yeah, he's pretty well as far as he can get. Womp womp. Yeah, Dermot. You kind of a bit bold on that one. He is going to do. Doesn't have a lot that he can do. He sucks.
Poor Ragbear's nephew.
I know. He's going to do Toll the. No, he wouldn't do Toll the Dead on. He's going to do Sacred Flame on Maggie, and it's a save or suck, so she's saved. Yeah, he's not a great cleric. That ends his turn, which brings us to Tatiana.
Question.
Answer.
So, silly me, when I selected Crimson Right, I neglected to say which one that I chose, because apparently there's. Oh, I only have one, really.
It's the Dawn.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So, if I was to per se use a bonus action and then select Vital Sacrifice, would I then get extra bonus dice on top of Crimson Right?
Let me double check what your Vital Sacrifice is. Yeah, you get an additional D6.
Additional D6 to the attack roll, and then 2 if I hit.
You do additional 2 necrotic damage. So you would have.
So then I would do both radiant and necrotic.
You would do the radiant damage and the necrotic damage, yeah.
So when I take the necrotic damage, though, I would technically have resistance because the
damage you
Right
take
of the Dawn
gives you resistance to
necrotic.
Right, but if you read what Vital Sacrifice says, it says the damage you take to gain a blood boon cannot be reduced in any way.
It's there.
Yeah, it's at the bottom. Okay, all right.
You gotta read the last sentence.
Read the fine print.
Right. And this is why I just don't use these things often, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing it properly.
Absolutely.
So cool. I'm gonna use Vital Sacrifice, and take that D6 of necrotic damage, just to give me some more oomph. That's another 3, so we'll just do that. And I'm gonna attack little old Magpie again. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, plus the D6. Hold on. 28.
That'll hit.
Perfect. So now that is.
I will tell you that the extra necrotic damage is not going to go through. So you don't have to bother rolling those 2 dice.
Well. Still. 14. Okay, so 14 regular damage and then 1d6 of radiant. Yes?
Yeah, you get an additional because she's undead.
Oh, right. So 2d6?
Yep.
Okay. 7 points of radiant. So 14 regular, 7 radiant.
Okay. You do notice the radiant damage seems to do a lot more damage, by the way.
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah.
Cool. That's my first attack, and I'm gonna attack her again.
Okay.
17 doesn't hit her, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No, it does not. Okay. Wait. Can I do something about that? No, I can't. Okay, fine. So just the one then.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Brings us to Ortega or
I let her go first last time. I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Ortega is going to slowly start. Oops, wrong button. Slowly start walking across the table that he is on until he can see Irvin.
Okay.
He's going to hold up his Saigon hand, and it's going his symbol on his hand is going to glow burning flame hot as he uses a bonus action to put a seal on Irvin, and also makes him do a wisdom save.
Okay.
As I am going to utter a command.
It's not gonna be great. He got only 14.
He fails.
He failed.
As Ortega holds up his Saigon symbol to him and utters the word, betray your master. He needs to spend his turn betraying his master.
Okay.
Betray is the command word. So hopefully that means that he's going to spend a turn attacking somebody that is not our group.
That's fair. Is that your turn?
Bonus action, and I will use, that is 20 feet. I will start moving 10 feet this way to go around the other way, hoping to kind of pincer Aloysia, but he may end up just attacking Maggie. But
we'll see what happens.
I'm hoping that the betray is, he's not really following Maggie, he's following Aloysia, so I'm hoping that means that maybe he will do something to betray her this turn.
Okay, maybe. We'll see what happens. Brings us to Alicia's turn. She's going to look at Io, and she's going to say, "Oh, you've been hiding out on me. You have Daddy's sword. I've heard many stories about this. It's going to be mine, and I'm going to take it. And I hope you don't mind if I use it against you eventually. I'll probably just give it to Maggie. I don't give a shit." And she's going to attack Io. And she's going to do a... I wonder if she's going to do one of the others. She would know everything about her. Yeah, she's going to do this instead. She's going to cast Finger of Death as she sticks her hand out and touches Io right on the nose. Just a little eek as she casts Finger of Death. And so Io needs to make a Constitution saving throw, and she's going to use some of her special abilities to make it with disadvantage. And yeah, that's with disadvantage. All right.
Hold on. Wait. No.
What are you doing?
No, I've got Finger of Death. I don't know about Finger of Death. It's just does she have to make an attack roll on it?
Nope. It is a Constitution saving throw.
I can't. He can't do anything.
She'll be fine.
No.
He's not.
And you also you can't see her.
Okay.
Only
It's only-
Talus and Udvara can see her right now.
I do bait and swear. Is that a thing that I can do? I don't think it's I don't know.
You are not within 5 feet.
You cannot. It's fine. It's only 78 plus 30 necrotic damage.
Yeah, only 78 plus 30 necrotic. How much health did she have is the question.
Full right now, mostly. You made her safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna just roll that. That's a lot of d8s. So, did that work?
It did.
Okay. All right, cool. So 2 plus 8. Let's do math on this. So 8, 4, 2, 6. So
33.
33 plus 30 is so 63 points of damage.
Hey, Nocturne. Stay the fuck away from that.
There's a fun bonus effect if she kills you.
That's an instant kill if that drops you to 0.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you don't know how much health Io has, but you see that she visibly just stops doing everything she was doing. She doesn't die. She's still standing, but she looks at Talus. And as she looks at Talus, Aloysia gets to do her second attack. And she's going to say, "Goodbye, Aya," as she uses the blast once again. And she's going to do that. And she's going to force the fail. She's doing it as a spell. She can do 2 spells a turn. She's pretty crazy. She's... Okay. Talus, you see as Io just immediately gets blasted into the like there's a crate kind of right behind her. As she gets blasted into the crate, she looks at you just before it happens. She's holding the sword in her hand and she gets blasted backwards into the crates. And you don't know if she's okay or not. Udvara, you didn't really see it happen. You also were prone and not paying attention. Tatiana,
I didn't really care that much.
Tatiana, you just see a blue blur kind of just get blasted in the corner. And Dermot doesn't see it. Gelsered doesn't really see it. And Ortega, you don't
Barely see it.
You barely see it. Yeah.
I see something hit a wall. I don't know what it is.
You just hear the big crash. Brings us to Maggie, who is going to slam down onto Ari. And she's just going to just... she didn't nat 1. Well, she has advantage, but she rolled a 1 on it. But 15 to hit?
15, nope, misses. Armor class is 16.
Oh, there you go. Okay, she's going to do it again. Brush.
No.
No, she misses yet again with another nat 1 on the lowest part of the die. Look at you. Just boosh, boosh. She's causing a scene. She's causing a huge ruckus. She's not like focused on anything in specific, but she's just kind of just doing what she was told to do. Maybe Aloysia just wasn't fully paying attention at that point because she was too busy on focusing on trying to kill Io. Brings us to Ortega's turn.
No, I have a turn.
Oh, you did, yeah. So it brings us to Nocturne.
Okay.
I mean, I totally should take another turn.
The gun is still flying up in the air.
I mean, it's kind of go.
So what I ideally want to do is I want to move into a position where I can sneakily catch it with some sort of sleight of hand.
At this point, it would be on the ground. It's been a little while.
And
How long has it been, really? Let's see.
6 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
that would be quite the John Woo slow motion. With the gun like in the, it'd be a little much. Okay. So do I see where it's landed?
It would have landed like kind of like in between you and Maggie. as she's slamming down, though, you don't know if she's maybe hit it or not. It could have been scattered away in all the rubble. You can make a check to see.
I'll need to make a check to do that. Is that an action?
I'll let you do it, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay, so that's a 12. And sorry, what's the check? Investigation? Perception?
Investigation. You're looking for something specifically.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, so 14.
Okay, yeah, you're able to see kind of, it's being kind of bounced a little bit as Maggie's just going. You see it kind of gets bounced. It's over kind of underneath this little torch area here.
Irvin has command to betray, which means he won't hurt me. He's really gung-ho on doing that, and he's got a about face, so he won't do an attack of opportunity on me. So what I'd like to do is essentially roll or get there in some sort of way where I can secretly, without people noticing, pick up the gun.
Okay.
I'm looking to try and sleight of hand this, essentially.
Yeah, you can try to grab it, try to sleight of hand it.
Okay, because boy, do I have a good bonus on sleight of hand. I have a plus 11. Do I still have to roll at disadvantage?
You are still within her aura. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, that would be a 19. I rolled an 8. And that's a 19, actually, plus 11 for a 30. So I don't get that, but
you're even good with the
19.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. So thank goodness for a high sleight of hand, and I'll pick up the gun. That's my action then, right?
That will be your action. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna move him over to where it makes sense to be, and if it's not in keeping with the turn base, it's fine. But you mentioned before that like she made this terrible sound, that's now got this buzzing effect. But like, am I able to tell if Maggie's in there anywhere at all? Like, is she in there?
You would have to make you'd have to make an insight check or some arcana check.
I don't know if I can pull that off.
No.
So then I am going to. Am I able to see Io from where I am picking up the gun?
No, God, no.
Oh no. Okay, then I am going to, for my bonus action, look over to Ortega and just like old times. Consider it your bardic inspiration.
Ooh, I do like a bardic inspiration.
Oh, everybody liked the good bardic inspiration, baby.
Okay. And that's ending your turn?
That will be ending my turn, so.
I will let Kyle know that Irvin does have a reaction he can use that is outside the scope of my command spell.
I know.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Continue on.
Yep.
Thanks for keeping it honest, Niall.
That's what I do, my friend.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Brings us to Talus's turn.
Oh, this is gotta be good.
Okay. So I'm prone.
Yes.
Okay. So I use my 15 feet of movement because I have exhaustion, 2 levels of exhaustion to stand up. And then I'm going to take a dash action to give myself another 15 feet because my speed is halved. Is that correct?
With a second level of exhaustion.
Well, you would use half of your movement. So if your movement's only 15 feet, you would use 10 of it. So you would have 5 feet plus another 15 feet if you dash.
I would like to go over there, please. What is all of these lines that are being drawn?
I'm calculating it out. If you use
I'm moving in a straight line.
Okay.
Okay.
This is how mathematically you have to calculate it, though.
She has the power of love.
But if you use your action, movement, and bonus action to move, you can just make it to her.
That's the power of love. Say it,
Great.
Huey.
I don't really care what I'm doing. I'm going over there. Yeah.
I just imagine this is you crawling on your hands and knees the whole way.
What? Oh my god. Yeah, for sure. I will get there no matter what I have to do to get there. If I'm on my hands and knees, so be it. Yeah, I'm going over there. Just tell me what's going on, Kyle. Tell me what's going on with that, please, and thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you can get over there.
Yeah.
You see Io, her eyes are closed. You unfortunately don't have a way right now of quickly checking to see if she's alive or not. But that's what you see. She's just under the crate, like broken crate. Is that ending your?
And I'm so sorry. Well, I don't know. Lee just took my turn for me. I use everything.
I just told you
Movement.
how much you could get to her, but it did take all of the actions. You don't have to. I'm sorry.
You're telling me that my 15 feet plus my dash isn't enough. I have to do another one too.
You would have been 5 feet short.
Yeah, 10 feet to stand up.
Yeah.
Then you have 5 feet left over from your movement.
Yeah.
You can use your bonus action to go another 15.
15 feet. Yeah.
Which had you 5 feet short.
I mean, I guess you could get here.
Now, explain this to me. Is this not within 5 feet of Io?
That is true. I was wrong.
Is that within 5 feet of Io? So do I have an action?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Kyle?
What do you want to do?
I don't care. I want to do an untrained medicine check. I don't know. I want to do something. Give me something here.
I mean, you can definitely try to make the untrained medicine check, but it's going to be with disadvantage.
Why would it be with disadvantage?
Because you're exhausted.
For one.
And also, she's under, about 2 feet of box.
The box is unimportant at this point. Hey, it's a 10.
Total 10 total?
It's a 10 total.
That's all you need.
Oh, thank fuck. I was about to do a tactical mind and expend a fucking second wind. Okay, great.
That's what you need
it's a
to do
10.
a medicine check. Is a 10.
Thank God. Jesus Christ.
You're able to crawl your way over there. As you get close enough to her, you put your hand on her, kind of just rough, trying to see if you can feel a pulse. And you see and you feel a very faint breath as her stomach raises and lowers. You know that she's still alive for the time being, and that ends your turn.
Get some breath. Get some breath.
As you get over there and you put your hand on her, someone's going to take a legendary action.
Oh,
Kyle.
She's going to teleport up to you and up to Io. And she's going to say, yes, the lovers will die together. As she bends down to grab the sword, she realizes that she can't find it. She looks at you and she looks at the unconscious AO. She says, oh, interesting. Very well. I guess I will just finish the one and deal with the other later. As she gets out her Ruidic Lash once again, she spikes it straight into Io's chest.
Okay, wait 1 more second. I'm so sorry. I am within 5 feet of her.
Yes, you are.
Can you explain to me how bait and switch actually works?
Why don't you tell
I have expend 1 superiority die and spend 5 feet of movement, which I don't have. Fuck.
It also has to be on your turn.
You watch as the spike lashes into her chest and it retracts as you see the last breath fade from Io. And
Good news, she's not a zombie.
that is a bonus.
And as her last breath fades, you hear kind of a distant cry off somewhere you don't know, but you hear it, and only you hear it. As she turns and looks at you again, she chuckles as she teleports back to her spot. which brings us to Galcerad's turn, who saw sort of that, and he's going to that arrow that's directing, he's going to try to use his full movement to get there as far as he can go, and then he's going to Misty Step to here, and he's going to be able to see Aloysia. He's not looking at the craziness that's going on in the corner, and he's going to try to see if he can do as much damage as possible to her, and he's going to do what's called a gravity rend, and he's going to focus the 30-foot radius on a point that he can see, and he's going to put it he's going to put it kind of in that area there. It's 30-foot radius. It's huge. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what? He's going to do that, but he's going to do it away from Talus because he doesn't really care about Uvarapak. Which is fair. That's what he would do. And he's going to make each creature in that choice make a DC 16 strength saving throw. So that's just the okay, so you're good. And is she going to make it? Because she doesn't. Oh yeah, she fails. She fails. So it's 12d6. This is a lot of d6s. Okay. Someone wants to help me do the math here. 3, 6, 8.
Yep, give me a second. Yeah. 6, 9, 14, 23. Yeah. 39.
I got 40.
Then your math sucks.
It does. I must.
Yes, it's 39.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I miscalculated at the second. Okay, yeah, 39. That's fine. We were close. It's not like my math was that bad.
Can't you just roll 12d6?
Not on. I could. I'm just lazy.
What he's got you for, Niall?
Yeah.
I am going to telepathically message Galcerad. I am going to kill you for that.
But luckily, you don't take that damage on a save. And it also does that much damage to her. And she becomes restrained for 1 minute. And that is the only thing that he can do. Yeah. That's all he can do. He just did as much as he could. Brings us to Udvara.
Okay, stand up. I'm gonna walk over to her with my remaining movement, and I'm gonna hit her.
She's restrained.
Advantage. Auto crit.
I believe it's advantage. Is she like
You're right.
magically
Paralyzed is
restrained
out
in
of
that
it.
area?
I'm sorry?
She magically like held to that area?
Yeah, like gravity is literally pushing her in right now.
Cool. Want to see how strong that gravity is, if I'm being honest. Let me just want to roll with advantage, and I can't remember how to do that. I'll just roll twice. So close to a crit. 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Nice. I don't know why I rolled all of those. Okay. 19 for the one-handed damage. Pretty tight. Love that. And I'm going to take 1d6 psychic, and I'm going to hit her again.
Okay. I will say that she does not get pushed.
Cool. That is what I was testing for, yes.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, so close for the crit again. This time I am going to smite, and we'll make that just a normal divine smite. Take another 28 points of damage, 8 of which is radiant.
Okay.
Sorry, 10 of which is radiant.
Yep, that's fine. And that's ending your turn.
That ends my turn.
Okay. It's at this point, Io at the bottom of the round. She's not technically at the bottom of the round because she's not in the round anymore. Brings us to the top of the round, which is Irvin. But before that, you see Aloysia as she finally starts to be physically attacked. she lets out a scream, and even though she's restrained, you see this ruidium pendant start to emanate from her as it flashes a bright light of ruidic energy, and it, in 120 radius, ends any concentration spells.
Ooh. That's no good.
It also ends her restrain. She gains hit points. I'm not going to tell you how much. And you see Maggie also gets to make a reaction, and she just charges forward towards Ari. By doing so, it's just a straight charge forward. You're in her path. She's basically going towards Dermot as she goes to here, and anyone in the path. So Ari, I need you to make a dexterity save for me, please.
7.
Not great. All right, I gotta do it.
Not awesome.
And is Dermot going to save? Wow, Dermot saves. What the hell? All right.
I take that deeply personally now.
So because you failed, you're going to take. Oh, it's 4d8. Sorry. Okay. So you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone.
Oh my god.
Which Irvin is still technically under the control of the command. It's not a concentration spell.
Correct.
So it is his turn. He's going
If it's
to.
through the armor anyway.
Yeah, he's going to betray his master, and he's going to come up to her. How far away can he go? Not wrong over there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he gets to about here. And he's going to, with his mechanical arm, it's going to dislodge from his hand, and it's going to go flying into her as he's going to try to attack her. All right, let's see.
With advantage.
With advantage. Yeah, so that's gonna hit. It's not a crit, but it's gonna hit. And let's do damage. Okay. And knowing what he just did, his hand comes back to him, and knowing what he did, stabbing her, he takes his own other sword and he slashes his throat. He was betraying his master even still. He drops to 0 immediately. You didn't know how many hit points he had. As he just
That lowers my next turn.
brings us to Dermot, who literally just tanked a huge giant Maggie. He's like, I don't know what to do, but he is now within her void scream. He's a scared little guy. He's going to, as a goblin, he's going to use his nimble escape, and he's going to try to disengage as a bonus action, and he's going to run up towards Ari. And yep, that was exactly how much he could do. And he's going to throw another healing word at Ari, doing what he can to keep you up, because he can't see, he doesn't know anything that happened with Io.
Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I'll take it because I had 9 hit points, but oh man. Oh,
8 points of healing back to you.
amazing. Thank you.
And that's he did healing word as a full action because he doesn't actually he can do something else. He can heal with another spell as an action. I think it might still be a touch spell. Yeah, it's still a touch spell. It's fine. Okay, no, we're good. That's the end of his turn. Brings us to Tatiana.
I'm gonna attack Maggie.
You
21?
will not hit.
No, okay. Second attack.
Actually, no, it will hit now. It will hit.
It will hit? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool. The fucker. 10 regular, 9 radiant. And again. Yeah, no, that's a miss. I got 9.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit.
Yeah. Just that. Yes.
That's all you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ortega or Aloysia?
She's restrained, so I might as well go first.
She's not restrained anymore.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm on the other.
no, she is, because technically that didn't remove the restraint. Yeah, because it's not a concentration.
Excellent. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
Bonus action. I'm going to put a seal on her,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
So I get 3 rays. So one is 15 to... Oh, I guess it's advantage, right? So 15 to hit for the first one.
That misses.
17 to hit for the second one.
That hits.
And a 21 to hit for the third one.
That will hit.
Okay, so she takes 9 points of fire damage,
Okay.
of which cannot be resisted
Okay.
if she is resistant.
I will change that accordingly then. Here we go.
And because I attacked her with an attack, like I rolled an attack to hit her and hit, she will take another. She will get another seal, so I have 2 on her.
Oh, okay. No extra damage or anything?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Maybe next turn.
Okay, good to know. Brings us to her turn then.
Yep.
Okay. She's going to teleport to Galcerad, who, yeah, she's gonna try and do a little boop on the nose again. And this time, let's see if she's gonna do this instead. Because again, she's gonna do that instead. Yep, she's going to teleport to Galcerad. She'll say, "I never liked this filthy drow," as she casts Disintegrate on him. And she's gonna force the fail because she has enough sorcery points.
Well, at least she's doing some good in the world.
Yeah, exactly, right? She's cleaning up. She's cleaning house. So that's 10d6 plus 40.
I'm getting ready to calculate once it shows up.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That worked.
It does. 73, pal.
Yeah.
Wizards don't have a lot of hit points.
No, they don't.
But they do have counterspell.
Galcerad does indeed have counterspell.
Fuck yeah. I mean, no.
I mean, it's still a DC 17 roll.
It is.
That's better than literally being a pile of dust.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna try and take that roll.
Just to confirm, if she has counterspell, she can also counterspell, I think.
Correct.
Let's see if he's able to do it. Is it his is it the number plus
It's basically his spell attack bonus.
It's his spell attack bonus, yeah.
Yeah. It is the same. He gets proficiency in intelligence.
Yeah.
Actually, they have changed it in 2024.
Yeah, but we're not completely 2024. We've been using bow rules, so
Okay.
I'm just going off of what I know. But yes, there are some changes. But we've been using counterspell this way the entire campaign.
Then let's stick with it.
So as Galcerad is trying to prepare the spell, like the counter spell, he knows something's coming, something big is coming. He's trying to prepare the counter spell, and just as he's about to let the cast go, he just Thanos snaps. Poof. When he disappears, as he Thanos snaps, all that gravity from his drow heritage, from dealings with the Luxon and studying dunamancy and graviturgy, any creature within 5 feet of him takes damage as the gravity goes out of him.
Excellent.
Which is his last hurrah to try to see if he can kill her. So how many? Yeah, okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's basically to his hit dice. Okay. So he's able to do 25 points of force damage to her, and it knocks her back in melee range with Talus. She did not see that coming, as Galcerad evaporates to dust.
Dermot, you're up next.
Ari, Maggie's technically up. She's going to get over to. No, she doesn't have any control right now. That's why she's just kind of like in the corner. She doesn't have a command. Brings us to Ari, Nocturne. You didn't see Galcerad disappear. You heard a loud bang of gravity, like a gravity surge, but you're not like deafened by Maggie anymore. You see Irvin on the ground, dead, and that's about it. You see Dermot's kind of right behind you, and Tatiana's on the other side of the table, and Maggie's just standing there like a husk. He's on mute.
Trying to see. Is this an upwards pillar in the middle that's blocking my view?
It's an entire staircase. It's a staircase that goes up.
Okay, it's going up. So I cannot get there enough to see her. Do I only get 2 attacks if I attack like first? So I can't dash.
Well, you can. No, you can't dash and take an attack. No.
So is there any way, like from where I am here, or where I got knocked to? I'm not sure. Is there any way that I can see the person attacking Talus?
It may be if you get behind Udvarapok.
This spot right here, you were just on it. This spot right here, you can see her.
Yeah, right there you can see her.
That's the only spot you can see her. And it's within 30 feet of you.
And I am going to use my movement to go there to survey the scene and see what that bang was. I probably see the dust.
Except you don't.
I see Talus. Don't see the dust.
You don't see the dust because you had to use your movement speed to get up from prone because you were not prone.
Oh, you had to get up from prone? Then you can only go halfway there. So no, you can't see her. You'd be
okay.
15,
well, then I will
15 feet back.
Yeah, then I'll take my action to dash there, and I will use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Talus. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Which brings us to Talus. Talus, what do you do?
Can I do another medicine check?
She's not alive. It'd be met with an empty.
Okay.
What's your passive perception?
16.
You see that the Star Razor is in between. Well, actually, your hand is basically on the sword as Io, in her last breath, slid the sword to you.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. I'll stab Aloysia.
You want to stab Aloysia?
Yeah.
Are you going to stab Aloysia with the Star Razor?
Yeah, I'm gonna stab Aloysia with the Star Razor.
Why don't you take a look at what you can do with it?
Okay. I don't know where it is. I have not been DC Beyond.
We're just going to take a quick timeout so you can watch like 130 episodes of Campaign 2 so that you know what it can do.
It's like big and fancy. It's like...
We'll see you in about 1,700 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will tell you that
she's loading. There we go.
It's in your action.
Oh, she's a big sword. Okay. How exciting. Oh my goodness. Okay. Amazing. So it says I have +5 to hit. Does that include the +2 that it gets from being awakened?
I think no.
Because it would be my
Yeah, you're. It's technically strength, right? So
strength. So okay,
so it's a total.
That's a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Amazing. So it does. Well, I think I am probably doing it with two hands. 'Cause I assume I don't have anything else in my hands.
As she is about to take damage, my seals blow up in her face as well.
Good to know. Let's see how much damage it does first.
Yep.
You can one-hand it if you would prefer, because it's a longsword.
Right. Well,
You get to add 24 points to your total of fire damage.
Awesome. Well, that's going to be all of the damage because I do 3 damage.
Plus your sneak attack, because you're a swashbuckler.
Oh, 3 damage plus 2 for 5 damage plus sneak attack, which is 3d6, which is another 15 for a total of 20 plus 24 from Ortega.
44, yeah.
For a total of 44.
And you can do something else with that sword too, I believe.
Okay. It says the radiant damage,
Mm-hmm.
but that says if
Oh, when a creature hits you with...
it's a
Sorry.
reaction. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Are you going to do anything else? You don't have extra attack.
I don't have an extra attack.
You do have action surge, though.
I do have action surge, though. Hell yeah.
And you have 2-weapon fighting.
Oh, guys.
You said two-handed already. Never mind. You said
I
two-handed.
did, but I can take an action surge. And I don't really understand how versatile works. Can I switch it into a one-handed grip and then be able to make an offhand attack? Or am I like out of it already?
No, I mean, technically you're using it with 2 hands, and then you could just like on the backswing, use one, but it's really not going to make a difference. I think using 2 hands would be better. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just make another attack. That's a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Aloysia prone, so wouldn't you have advantage?
She is prone.
That's a 23 to hit.
Roll your dice for the other hit here to see if you get a crit.
Yeah, just in case you get a crit, because otherwise that's massive damage.
Okay. It's the same thing.
Okay.
It was worth a shot.
I love rolling at 8. Okay, and then that's 8 plus 1 plus 2 is 11 damage.
So it was a total of what? 55 points of damage?
55 points of damage.
Alan,
Yeah.
how do you want to do that?
I don't want to do anything. I just want to pick up the sword and I just want to I just want to lean over it to get into her gut. I don't want to do anything. I just want to lean over and another.
Ashley's like shaking her head. She's like, that could have been so more interesting and cool. As
I love it. I love it. She crawled over there, right? And
Yeah, I do imagine this as a coup de grace, like just body weight into the ground.
Yeah, I was going to say her advantage would have
heartbreak to it.
been a steady roll anyway, because she's exhausted.
so
But she hit with both of them anyway, so it doesn't matter.
as Aloysia rolls over to try to see if she could get one final hit on Talus. Maybe as she puts her hand up, she's about to cast Disintegrate once again. Out of nowhere, you just roll over with the Star Razor and you slice right down her hand, right through into her chest. And you just see as the ruidium just blows up and all like the grossness of her just, and all that's left is her hand as it was about to cast Disintegrate on Talus. You all see Maggie just lifeless, just as whatever was controlling her is now. Galcerad is a pile of dust in front of Ortega. Irvin is now no longer breathing. Dermot, as of right now, is currently the only one of the rival party still alive. Does anyone do?
I would like to do something.
Okay.
Yeah, Ortega would like to say something,
Go ahead.
but
Initiative.
not to you. Ortega's gonna yell at Dermot, "Get over here! Io and Galcerad are down, gone." I guess he would say Io, because he can't see Galcerad. He sees Galcerad is no more. Io needs you now.
Okay, sure, yep. And he does use all.
I cast
Runs
Revivify.
right over Galcerad's ashes and doesn't even notice that that's where Galcerad's last breath was.
Galcerad on his boots.
Before he gets there, I cast Revivify
On Io?
on Io.
Nice.
You do?
I stalked it at the start of this session after our long rest. And I telepathically say into Talus's head, I own you now.
Dermot, he's like coming over. He's all like, his little goblin legs are rushing. He treads Galcerad all over the floor. And he gets there, and all of a sudden, he's Uvarpak. Just poof. He thinks you're going to do something bad. All of a sudden, Io goes. She looks around, and she thinks that it's Dermot, but then she realizes that it's Parrish Uvarpak standing there above her. She looks at Talus, and she says, Did we do it? With very faint whisper, she says, Are my friends okay?
Probably at that point, Ortega will yell at Dermot, "Maybe try Irvin. My spell lost effect."
He goes over to Irvin and he casts Revivify. And between the two of them, you don't hear the conversation, but Irvin gives Dermot a hug as he rolls to his feet, and you just see that he leaps. Doesn't say a word.
I feel like there's so much RP that is about to happen. I'm not going to initiate it tonight.
Because that's where we're going to end it tonight anyways. The confrontation with Aloysia is finally over, but it came at a heavy cost, with some losses that cannot be undone and the weight of what happened lingering with the group moving forward. Io fell, but in her last and final act of courage and passion and love, entrusted her father's sword, the Star Razor, a vestige of divergence, to Talus, who dealt the final blow to Aloysia. In the aftermath of the battle, Dermot saved Io, pulling her back from the brink of death. But unfortunately, the same could not have been said for their dear friends, Maggie and Galcerad, who proved himself a martyr, sacrificing himself to hinder Aloysia when it mattered the most. I've been your host and your Dungeon Master, Kyle, and a huge thanks to MAB Music for providing the sound behind the show, and thank you to everyone listening and supporting the story.